You arrive at a moment that asks nothing of you but to notice. Here, listen closely. Harmony in every breath. Those 5 words are not a command, they are an invitation. They sit like a small light at the center of your chest, waiting for you to tune your ear. Imagine taking one deliberate breath now, feeling the cool lift, the warm release. That inhale is the first line of a story written in rhythm and resilience, and it begins with you recognizing the power of a single, steady breath. Let that recognition settle within you, a quiet ember ready to glow, and let it carry you forward. Remember the mornings that felt heavy, deadlines whispering, the world pressing at the windows. Now picture a softer dawn. You close your eyes and count to 4 as you inhale, letting the thought of harmony be the guide. You are not alone in this practice. We are a collective learning to align our pace with our purpose. Each steady breath steadies the heart and slows the storm of noise that surrounds you. Feel the ground under your feet. Feel how a single, mindful breath can reframe your whole day, as if you rewound the needle to a place where choice is possible again. Breathe with me into that steadiness. This quote is simple but profound because it asks for presence, not perfection. Harmony in every breath means you can find balance in the small acts, a pause between emails, a moment of soft attention toward a friend, a deliberate exhale when fear tries to speed you. Practice becomes power when you treat these breaths as vows, small, repeated commitments to yourself and to one another. Let the promise of one mindful breath echo in your day, and watch how it reshapes the edges of your life. Hold that promise and let us move deeper together. Think of a river that knows how to move around stones. It does not fight the rocks. It finds a path of least resistance while still moving forward. That's harmony, not rigid equality of forces, but a flowing balance that adjusts, yields, and persists. In your life, obstacles will be present. Harmony in every breath teaches you to adapt without losing direction. Allow your breath to be the river's rhythm, patient, persistent, and kind to itself. As we walk these banks together, notice how change and steadiness can coexist in the same current. Balance often hides in gestures we deem insignificant, a glass of water shared, an apology offered, a boundary kindly drawn. Each breath gives you access to these tiny acts of courage. When you breathe with intention, you create space to choose responses rather than default reactions. Imagine sending your breath as a gentle signal to your nervous system. Slow in, long out. You will discover that your relationships, your work, and your sense of self begin to settle into a more graceful arrangement. Keep this rhythm close and step further into what matters. Strength without softness can harden us. Softness without strength can leave us adrift. Harmony asks for both, a tenderness rooted in courage. Consider how leaders who last are those who can listen deeply and act decisively. Your breath trains you in that balance. Inhale to draw in understanding, exhale to release fear and act. We are a community learning to weave resilience and receptivity together. Let your breath be the loom, weaving threads of gentleness into a life of steady power, and prepare to rise with that strength. There comes a moment when practice shifts into faith. You begin to believe that balance is not a fleeting achievement, but a living quality you can invite. Let this belief settle into your muscles and bones through repetition, breath after breath, choice after choice. When you wake with intention, when you speak with care, when you show up for others with patience, your life accumulates into a steady, luminous pattern. We are building something together, a culture of people who choose harmony as a way of being. Keep breathing into that belief with me. Look across the room, the street, the world, and know this: millions of small breaths create the rhythm of our time. Your breath syncs with another's when you listen, when you help, when you hold space. This shared pulse transforms isolation into belonging. We are not solitary islands, we are chambers in one vast living heart. Claim your breath as an act of solidarity. Inhale courage, exhale kindness, and feel how your rhythm strengthens the whole. Let this communal heartbeat carry you upward. And then, in the fullness of a single, expansive inhale, followed by a liberating release, everything shifts. Fear diminishes not because it disappears, but because it finds its place within a broader harmony that you carry. This is the peak, a panoramic clarity where your choices align with your values and your breath steadies your courage. Let yourself stand in that clarity, feel the lift, and know that this energy is yours to revisit, a home you return to by habit and intention. Breathe into that bright turning and rise. What matters most is not how intense a single moment is, but how faithfully you keep returning. Harmony in every breath becomes a promise when you honor it daily. Promise yourself to pause in moments of confusion. Promise your loved ones that you'll show up with clearer attention. Promise your work that you will choose meaning over busyness. These promises are small, but they compound into a life that feels whole. Keep these vows soft and steady, like the rhythm of your breath, and watch how the world around you answers in kind. We invite you into a community that centers growth, expression, and mutual support. Share your breath, share your story. When you comment about a time a breath changed your day, you help someone else remember their capacity. When you subscribe, you join a circle committed to practicing balance together. This channel is a place where resilience is taught with compassion and where victories, big and small, are celebrated. Accept this invitation and bring your breath to the table. Our collective light grows when we gather. As we close, hold the phrase "harmony in every breath" like a map for the days ahead. Remember that balance is less about flawless control and more about returning, breath after breath, to what grounds you. Let this be your life lesson. Harmony is available now, in the cadence of your breathing, in the choices you make, in the ways you reach out and receive. If this message moved you, subscribe to stay with our community, share this video to brighten another's day, and leave a comment with your own interpretation so we can learn from you. Carry this breath, carry this promise, and let us rise together.